So as mentioned, we should have fixed stable keys. Let's take an example here. This data which we have in an array can be an array of objects. For example, when you fetch JSON data from any backend, it would have a fixed ID for each record. Let's take an example and also see how we loop through an object literal. So instead of this array, for example, let me just remove this now. Now I'm going to open an array which will have each item as an object. For example, I have an ID 1. Let's say product name. We take Apple only. Then I say price, maybe some value. For example, $10. Then the next value. So this way we can create an array. Alright, so you see that we have now a temp array which has objects as an individual item. So this ID is now fixed and related to individual products only. So this is a fixed and stable unique identification. This we should take as a key. Now because we have these products as an array, but it's an array of object literal, we'll need to do few changes here. In the product, now instead of every single value, each element is passed though, but it means that the object is passed. So in the product at a time we will have, let's say, this record or maybe this record. So every time we loop through this products array, the product will contain this entire object. So out of that, what we want is, we want that the product dot ID is going to be the key and product dot product name is the value we want to display. Now this is a standard scenario where we have this fixed stable key and the data is also getting displayed. So this is how generally we see that the keys are set and also the values are rendered when you have a list item to populate.